Today, we're going to behind the scenes look at In the Eye of the Beholder Art Gallery in St. Paul Square in downtown San Antonio, Texas. We'll meet with the gallery owner and find out why this place is so unique. I'm your host, Mark Harris. Let's check it out. Today, I'm here with Maria Magdalena Williams, the owner of In the Eye of the Beholder Art Gallery here in St. Paul Square in downtown San Antonio. First, thank you so much for opening up this beautiful space to us and really sharing your story with our community. I'm a military brat. I know you are as well.
Yeah.
And I know for me, art and culture it kind of derived from that experience of being able to kind of be dropped in different cities and different countries and really absorbing that kind of experience and that perspective from other people. But tell me, how did this all come together? How was this born?
My love of art is true. It was through my family and being in the military. My father always and mother always found us a space, galleries, museums. We were always going to visit. But my biggest influence was my brother, Clifton Jr., who shook me one day, and only the way a drama student could, and told me that I will have culture.
Okay.
And I think that was just something buried within me, right? But how the gallery started and the initiative was just due to the fact that San Antonio was lacking in the representation of the African American artist. And so when I took notice of that, I said, how do I change it? So called a friend who was an artist and said, hey, I just saw, an article about all of these grants, these public art grants that are out. And I didn't see any faces that looked like ours as they were interviewing different artists. And he said that was normal. Well, Maria Magdalena is the wrong person to say that's normal when I know it's not. I said we've allowed it to become normal, but it is not normal because only the beauty of the city will be exemplified by all of the artists in the city. They have to contribute to that tapestry. And so I said, so how do we change that? That's what I set out to do. It was with my advocacy through the Art of Four that I said, the 7th largest city in the nation, and we don't have a Black art gallery. So let's change that. And so that's how I set out to make my 2 cents.
That's awesome. I love that. So you wanted to be the change that you felt the city desperately needed.
Yeah.
And so that's commendable and that's amazing.
Thank you.
And so right now, what do you have going on, present day that you're most excited about, for this project?
Well, present day, we just returned from New York. We participate in the Harlem Fine Art Show, which is always a highlight of the gallery. So we've come back with new energy, new artists that we've collected also, because the gallery is, yes, a local gallery, but we are an international art gallery. So we have local, national, and international artists that are represented here. We have artists as far away as Nigeria and Germany. And so we are an international gallery. This month being March, it is Women's History Month. And most would think we're only highlighting our female artists. But this exhibit is called For the Love of Woman. And so it is everyone who shows me the beauty of a woman. So it's male and female artists, and the subject matter is woman.
Okay, so it's focusing and centering women,
yes,
regardless of who is the artist.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Thank you.
And so lastly, where do you see this going? I mean, you grew it from a seedling to now it's flourishing, and where do you see it going from here?
We had the great opportunity to move into St. Paul Square with its historic background in the African American community, and we're quite honored. But it seems like it's every 2 years we're always outgrowing. The more people hear about us, the more artists hear about us. And the fact that we're not just local, so I have artists reaching out from all over. So growth is where we are, really. And what's important to me is that you support the art. The gallery is more than somewhere we hang pretty pictures, right? The artists are more than people with a paintbrush or sculpturing clay in their hands or mesh, whatever their medium is. The arts are history. And the artists are historians. And so it's important for me to get people to understand when you're looking at something today, that is the lens of that artist at that time.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And so thank you again for opening this space up and telling your story and really just all that you do for this community and providing a platform for this different perspective. And so again, thank you a million times, and I look forward to returning.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed your behind the scenes look at In the Eye of the Beholder Art Gallery in St. Paul Square in downtown San Antonio, Texas, and what makes this space so unique. Thanks for watching. See you next time.